Long before the railway arrived, Brock Township was already a productive agricultural community, but its connections to the wider world were limited by distance and rough roads. All of that changed in 1871, when the Toronto and Nipissing Railway reached the region, threading its way north and opening the door to markets that had once seemed impossibly far away. But Beaverton's railway story didn't end there. A second chapter arrived in the early 1900s, driven by two of Canada's most audacious entrepreneurs, William Mackenzie and Donald Mann, both born to humble beginnings in nearby Kirkfield, Ontario. Mackenzie and Mann had already built the Canadian Northern Railway into a sprawling western network, connecting Regina, Saskatoon, Edmonton, and eventually pushing through the Yellowhead Pass to the Pacific. But to truly compete with the Canadian Pacific and Grand Trunk railways, they needed a line to Toronto. Their solution was bold, a route running north through the Don Valley, along the eastern shores of Lake Simcoe, through Beaverton and on to Sudbury, where it would connect to their Montreal line. Construction was anything but peaceful. Rival crews from the Grand Trunk Railway played sabotage, and tensions between the competing companies boiled over into at least one explosion at a contested crossing, though thankfully no one was hurt. By 1906, the Canadian Northern Railway had reached Beaverton. A bridge was built over the Beaver River, and a station rose at the end of King Street. For a brief and remarkable period, Beaverton was served by two railway lines, a testament to just how strategically important this community had become. The Canadian Northern story ended as dramatically as it began. When Britain declared war on Germany in 1914, British investment dried up overnight. By 1917, the railway was drowning in debt, and by 1918, the federal government had taken it over. In 1923, it was folded into the newly formed Canadian National Railways. The station on King Street survived until August 3, 1993, when it was demolished, but the line itself still runs. Today, it carries CN Freight as the Bala subdivision, a living remnant of Mackenzie and Mann's ambition.